Hey everyone, I'm going to show you the 4 must-haves that I have that I'm going to take with me while I'm in Hawaii. And the main reason why I want to have products that are our go-tos when we're away in the sun is to, number 1, preserve our color, to protect our hair from the sun. Because like I've explained to a lot of people, 10 minutes in the sun, you'll get a burn on your skin. 10 minutes on the hair, it'll take your color out. It can decolorize your hair, and it can play havoc on drying your hair out and changing the color when you're away on holidays or even when you're at home and you've spent good money on putting a really good color on your hair and you don't want to lose that through sun damage. So even if you wear a hat, just remember the sun will reflect off the water when you're away, so then it can pull out color around your face as it's reflecting up. So I always just use UV protectors. So my number 1 go-to is the Bright Blonde shampoo. I use the Bright Blonde shampoo and conditioner. It has a purple hue, and even though it's got that purple hue to it, I don't know if you guys can see that very well, it's quite brilliant. It will not dry your hair out like most purple shampoos. This one can be used every day very safely without making your hair drier. My second go-to is the Bright Blonde priming serum. This one as well is a purple hue. You can actually see the tone there. You only need almost just about that much in your hair. Rub your hands together, and that hue, you put it all over your hair. It'll create UV protection, so it's protecting you from the sun, almost like sunscreen would be on our skin, as well as that purple hue will keep my blonde from going yellow or brassy. It keeps my tone staying the way it is, because as we all know, we get a perfect color before we leave on holidays, and then the sun will pull the color out. This one will definitely keep my color tone, and I keep it in my beach bag. So after I've used that one, then I go right to my Gold Lust Nourishing Oil. Even though a lot of people feel like oils are heavy, Orbe's oil is very lightweight. It also has 450-degree heat protection, which is going to protect me when I'm wanting to curl my hair when we go out for dinners and whatnot. But it is very lightweight, and it also gives me a high sheen factor, which I'm always looking for shine on my blonde hair because I lighten so often and I put a lot of highlights into my hair, and sometimes it can dull it out a little bit. So I like to just add the oil to add a little bit extra shine to it. And then last but not least, my absolute favorite is the Invisible Defense. This leave-in protector spray also has 450-degree heat protection, and it also has moisture control, and it just will protect my hair as far as when I'm blow drying as well as being in the sun. So it's going to pull back all of the moisture that I'm losing from just lightening and whatnot that I do to my hair and my blow drying and my curling iron, but it's also going to be putting all of that moisture back into it to help to keep it nourished while I'm away. And then I can just do all the things that I would normally do. A lot of clients will say to us, I'm not using my hot tools hardly ever because I feel like my hair is drying out. With even all 3 of these products, your oil, your priming serum, and your Invisible Defense leave-in conditioner, which is still lightweight as well, you won't have to worry about your hair feeling like it's loaded down with product, but they're all going to have heat protector to protect me from the blow dryer, the flat iron, as well as my curling iron, because I like to curl my hair often. And if I've curled it, say the night before we went for dinner, and then I want to curl it again the next day, we're going out somewhere, it's still in my hair protecting me from the heat tools. You can sometimes add a tiny bit of the oil onto the dry hair, just like half a pump, and it'll and put it all the way through my ends. It goes right into the hair, nourishes it, and then I put my curling iron, my wand to it right away, and it's good. So those are my 4 go-to favorites. Just remember, as much as we protect our skin from the sun, we need to protect our hair from the sun, and hats are not going to give it 100% protection. Even just those little bits of time in the sun, you want to make sure you're protecting that color and protecting the integrity of your ends of your hair. So hopefully that helps you guys. The other thing I also wanted to say to you is that Orbe's concentrations are so high, you need very little amounts of their products. Some people think that they use more, it's going to be even better. It's not. Orbe is designed to be cutting that concentration so that we can use less and we'll still get all of the protection that we're needed, and you're not wasting your money by overusing it, and then you don't get the way down because of the concentration level. So just remember, a little bit goes a long ways. Have a great day, and hope this helps with some of your questions of how to protect your hair for the summer.